Welcome back to Cosmic Express. I'm Dear Darling, and all aboard, we're back to the part where last time we solved Nova 7 once again, and now we are basically going through and doing even more monolith levels. So I'm trying to get comfortable here. I'm trying to get in my Cosmic Express, my train driving position. Looks like we've done one of the levels. I generally don't remember any of these. The only thing I remember was I was so tired last time when I was recording the episode, and also I looked at every single level and went, I don't know what to do. So, I do remember trying this one actually. We did try this at the end of last episode. Let's try a different one. Let's try this one. Just so we have a little bit of variety in here, because I don't think I made much headway with that one. Okay, so this one currently we are delivering you to here, and instead we want to deliver you. So my initial instinct is let's just pick you up early. We can't pick you up too early now I think about it, because if we pick you up first, we're going to have to pick you up second or something. So we're going to... Wait, hold on. Can we just do this entire thing in reverse? You might be like, what are you talking about? Can we do this? Go up. Yeah, like, grow up. Like, no, go up, king. Do this. No, because we'd have to pick you up first. I don't know. No, just let me cook, as they say. Something like this? Come back down? No, we definitely had to deliver you at this point, don't we? It kind of seems like we shouldn't scoop around like this. We should, I wonder if we can get away with just picking you up first, delivering you, and then coming back for you two. My hunch is no. My hunch is we had to do this. So my hunch is we should probably pick you up first and then deliver those two. But I don't know how on earth we're going to deliver you. That's a good point. If we're dipping down like this, then we need to deliver you two. But then how do we deliver you? That's a good question. Something I don't have an answer to. It's pretty hard to deliver just to you. So actually, you know what we could do? Is we could deliver... Well, we'd have to deliver you two like this, wouldn't we? First things first. Just double check in my mind. Does this actually does deliver to the right monolith? Not right monolith. The right house. Okay. Now the question is, where do we go from? Where do we go from here? Because how do we deliver you two? Ideally, we'd like to sort of like scoop around and then like pop you two down again, but we can't just do that. So thinking about this, what do we want our final two to be delivered to? Are we going to deliver this in a 1-2-1 pattern? Maybe. Is there any world we can come down here and deliver you two first? Like, if we went absolutely insane mode and basically just did... No, I don't know how we can't deliver to you. Okay, so that doesn't make sense. What if we grabbed you two and instead went this way around and then completely cut off our exit for no apparent reason? No. What is it we did last time? Is there any world where we could do something like this? Pretend that was just delivered correctly. Now, even if we do this, this is a thing I distinctly remember from this level, is the fact we don't have many channels to actually go through. Hold on, what was the actual solution to this? Is it so we had to hook down and hook round? I mean, it's been a recurring thing, I think, with these monolith redos, is the fact that the monolith solution is not actually that close to the original solution. We had to often think about a completely different way to do it, which is amazing how they designed the levels like that, was genuinely incredible. So it probably doesn't really have this form at all, is my guess. So what if we did something like this? Seems like a very obvious start to a level. It's just, the biggest problem is how do we... Because we only have a few channels to go through. Like, this is one channel, this is the other channel. We have to be delivering both times we two things, both times we pass through, right? So if we do something like this, how do we end up over here? Why does this not run into that problem? I guess it's because we're delivering on the way there, then on the way back we're picking up 2 more. That's why it doesn't run into this problem. Because it feels like it wants us to do this. Obviously, not in our space. So, can we deliver you first? Somehow. My hunch is no. But that doesn't mean we can't. Just that we don't know how. What if we just picked up one of you to deliver you here? And then we were like, whoa, this is crazy. No, actually, that's going to pick up 2, isn't it? Surprisingly difficult. Difficult to start and difficult to sort of really figure out where we're going with this. I feel like it must start out with something like this. Like, this feels too reasonable. A sort of like, it's too nice a layout to not be the right answer. Which is why I'm sort of surprised it doesn't work. I wonder how close I am to the actual answer. I gotta stop doing the same thing. I gotta just like randomly put stuff down. Is this level I can work backwards from? So if we... Okay, so there's basically 2 options. Because presumably, as soon as we deliver these 2, we want to get out of the level as soon as possible. So what... I guess the way to think about it is, what 2 boxes do we want to deliver to? Presumably, it might be something like this. So we deliver to these 2. Which means after we deliver to these 2, we had to pick up another 2 somehow, which seems quite impossible. So the other option is we deliver to these 2 last. Or first. No, last. And we somehow deliver to you 2 first. It's worth a shot. Oh, this almost works. It doesn't quite. Because we need to pick you 2 up in the other order. Surprisingly close to this as a solution. Can we somehow mess up this order so we can actually deliver you? What if instead we picked up you and didn't pick up you? Not what we can do with that, I think. Well, we can deliver you. Wait a minute, what if we picked up you 2? Delivered you, picked up you. No, I was going to deliver you. That's not what we want. Well, oh, okay, no, hold on. If we picked... No, wait, we need to pick you up second somehow. With our very limited space. That's not very doable, is it? Well, if we pick you up first... No, because you'll always get delivered. There's no way we can pick you up first and have that be a reasonable... Okay, so we pick you up, deliver you, pick you up. Wait, isn't this just a solution we had before? But like slightly different? Isn't this just the OG solution? Because this delivers you here, which is not what we want. You need to be first in the seat. Okay, with this arrangement, there's no way we can deliver to you anything but last, which means that one of you had to be in the second seat and you would have to be in the first seat while we get to this point, which basically sort of forces us to try and pick you up in a weird order. And the only way that would be possible is it's not. Which is a bit anticlimactic to say, but... Well, I mean, this works as a solution, but it's not a monolith solution. Is this just genuinely what I did before? It's not too dissimilar. But it is actually a different solution, I think. I didn't actually test it, so it might not work, but I feel like we might be onto something slightly. It's an interesting way to think about things. So either this is not the last delivery we do. No, this is not the solution. But let's work under the assumption it is a solution. Then, we'll do like a proof by contradiction. Let's find a point where we're like, yeah, okay, this cannot be the solution anymore. It has to be something else. So if we deliver this guy has to be, we had to deliver in one fell swoop, basically. We've it's not necessarily true, but I think it's very likely we basically have to deliver at least this one with something else because it's so isolated, right? So if we deliver it this way, in fact, this might be the only way to deliver it. I don't know if we can do it from going upwards. We could, but then we cut off 3. So we'd have to do something like this. It's basically, this one is so impossible to deliver to. We have to deliver like this. So either you are already delivered to, or for efficiency's sake, we deliver you now. We can't really do it from going upwards unless we do something like this, which is possible. It's possible. Like this, right? But the thing is, now you become very difficult to deliver to. So I wonder if we can snake out here to somehow grab a third one before we... No, it doesn't look like it. Like, what if we deliver to you 2 first? And then stuck. Wait, isn't this exactly what I was doing before? Then stuck around to... It's just... it's so close. Not quite enough space for what we got right now. So just, unfortunately, the wrong delivery. I don't know if we can change the order we pick you up, nor can we change the order we deliver you to. Yeah, at least I can't see an obvious way of doing it. My money would be on we can change the order we pick you 2 up somehow, but I can't think that this is a solution because there's just no room. I feel like this is a bit of an inefficient use of his middle area. I can't help but wonder if there was something else we could do more interesting with it. Because it does feel like doing something like this would be cool. Maybe we didn't cut ourselves off. So what if we just grabbed you 2 first? Go pop, pop, deliver, deliver. Okay. But how do we ever deliver to you? It's an interesting thing where we have forced moves of like this and this, right? We have to pass in front of here at some point. We had to pass in front of here at some point. One of those 2 will be delivering this one. But not both. One probably not. Well, obviously not both. You can only deliver once, I suppose, to it. It kind of feels like to me that maybe we should be trying for a 1-2-1 delivery. I just don't know how. Like, this is weird. I don't think this is right though. Maybe we can deliver you by yourself. Actually, yeah. Just to that one. Now, how do we ever deliver to you though? We have to find out a way to pick up. It'd be so good if we could just pick you 2 up in a different order. And then come back round. Instead of picking you 2 up like this. Or... I just want this to work. You know? It feels like it almost should, but it just doesn't. There's not enough room to make it... to maneuver it any other way. So I'm thinking that the solution must be quite radically different to what I've got right now. There's just like not enough room to maneuver the way I want. At least I can't see a way to maneuver the way I want. I wonder how close I am. This picks you up first. Good. We deliver. Right on. We deliver. But then we get stuck like this. What can we do about this? Skip around. It just... The inherent incompatibility is like we had to pick you up one way, but whichever way we pick you two up, we can't deliver in that same order, the desired order for these two. It's always inverted. Which maybe... Is that enough to sort of like justify a proof by contradiction where like this is not the form of a solution? It feels quite satisfying though, because it feels quite inverted to the actual solution that we got before. You know, we were going like a different way around. Oh, we're not going actually a different way around the bend. So maybe the actual solution should have something where we're going this way around the bend. Not exactly like that, because that doesn't make any sense, but you know what I mean, right? But again, we only have one exit, one entrance, I suppose. Which doesn't give us a lot of room to actually maneuver. Which makes me hesitant that this is even a reasonable solution. What if we delivered like this? Like what? Like, why would we do that? Why what benefit does that serve? It just feels nice to be able to do this. Can't do accent, I'll never be able to get out. What am I doing? What if instead of going that way, we went this way to do that? But we can't reach you anymore. What's the point of doing this? What's the point of any of this, you know? Why are we here? What is our existence even meant to signify? Not a lot of progress being made of it. It's surprisingly difficult. I guess that makes sense, and one left levels should be harder, I think, than usual, but still. It feels like I've made no progress with this. I guess it's quite unsatisfying in a sense, but sometimes that just be the push and pull of puzzle games. Maybe I'm also quite tired today. Maybe a little bit, but not as significantly so, I'd say. I think I just can't see the answer to this one, but I do think I struggled with this one when I actually did it initially, so perhaps it doesn't surprise me. Why don't we spend like a minute looking at another one or something? Just to get a feel of... I don't know. Maybe we'll save this one a whole episode. I feel like I should dedicate... We come this far, we might as well dedicate the entire 20 minutes to this episode. Because it feels close. It feels annoyingly close. But not quite. Because it feels like there's an inherent contradiction. We're trying to deliver these two and these two. Like this one, these are both very annoying boxes to deliver to. And you are a very annoying one to deliver because it's very... We don't have many opportunities, I suppose, to change the order that we pick you up. We have one at the beginning where we could do it like this, or we have a second one, or we pick you up that way. We had to commit to it really early. And then figure out how to deliver to you. It almost kind of feels like that. There should be some sort of snaking path involved in this, right? Even if it is. Actually, maybe this is enough proof to say it can't be the snaking path, is because that forces us to pick you up this way. Unless this is how we pick you up. Initially. Whoa, dude, what is even going on? What am I doing? I don't even know. It's just going this way. We're kind of forced to pick you up that way around. But forced to deliver you that way? I keep doing the same thing, but it's really hard to think of something else to do. It's a problem. Drop you off, drop you off. Pick up, pick up. It's really hard to pick you up the other way from how we want to drop you off. At the very least, we found a different solution, which I guess is kind of cool in its own right. Yeah, not really sure. It'd be nice if we could do some more doubling back, but we can't. Anyway, I've got to round this episode up here, and I don't think I'm making any progress with that. So, if you have been watching, thank you very much. This has been Cosmic Express. I've been Dear Darling. Likes, comments, subscription, shares greatly appreciated. Twitter, Discord down below. Hope to see each other again, but for now, it's our farewell. So until next time, bye-bye for now. Not a lot of progress today, huh?